beautiful souls. Welcome to day 17 of Tarot Vlogmas. So today's spread is going to be a relationship spread. So if you are in a relationship or you have a situationship or just a partner that you have in mind, this is what this read is going to be about. So let's see. We're going to start with how you see the other person. Okay, so we have mediator and... okay, so you may feel like this person has a hidden agenda or an ulterior motive. Okay, so I feel like you feel that a lot of times with your communications with this person. And then we also have, seeker, so inability to commit to a path once found. So yeah, so you could feel like this person, so they don't necessarily have an idea of what it is that they want with you and how they want to, what they want out of the relationship, essentially, is what I'm trying to get out, and what they ultimately want out of the situation. So these are things that you could be thinking about this person, if that makes sense. Okay, so let's look at how the other person sees you. Does the other person see you? Okay, so they see you as a hedonist, as someone who pursues pleasures to the detriment of health, indulges at the expense of others. Okay, so they see you as being a little too overly sharing of yourself with people, and that could be in a romantic way or that could be in other ways. So just, again, take what resonates and apply it how it fits, if it fits. Okay, so what else? Since we got 2 for you, I'm going to get 2 for them. What else do they think about you? What else? Okay, thank you. All right, so we have pioneer. So they do really appreciate your passion for doing and creating what has not been done before. So that's beautiful. I like that. So yeah, so they see you as this creative type that is able to accomplish goals and dreams through use of your creativity. So it's like they feel like you have great solutions to things and issues that come up. So you think outside the box to solve problems. I like that. That's positive. Okay, so they feel like you might celebrate a little too much. But okay, so let's see what else. So let's see what you need. What is it that you need? I'm going to actually take that because it looked like it wanted to come out. So you need some healing. You need to let go of traumas, of toxic things that have happened previously, of negative belief systems, negative patterns that you have. So there may be some work here as it relates to your sexuality and your sexual prowess, the way that you present yourself from a sexual perspective to the world. If all of that's making sense, what I'm trying to say. So there may be work here that is needing done. Okay, as well as, oh yeah, there could definitely be some sexual trauma. Yeah, so you're in this space, like you need healing. You need to completely process that. Okay, what else do you need? Okay. You need to realize, because some of you are bored by this person, you get bored easily. They're not, either in a sexual way or just in general, not satisfying you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so there is this need here. Let me finish my thought here. So there is this need to recognize and appreciate what you have in this person, and appreciate what this person is offering, and understand that, okay, it may be pieces of the puzzle, but you can put that puzzle together. You can make it fit together to be fulfilling and to be something great and to have a great relationship with this person. But it's all up to you and what it is that you want. Okay? So that's what you need to see, that opportunity exists and it is available to you. But what you see versus what you want and versus what you do are different things. So So let's see what else you need. Okay. Yeah, you need to walk towards what fulfills you, whatever that is, whether it's this person or not. You need fulfillment, and you need to get out of this toxic behavior, these toxic patterns, and move toward fulfillment and toward what is right for you and toward what you truly desire and dream, like a healed you. What does a healed you look like? What does a healed you want? How does a healed you approach a relationship? How are you in that type of happy, healthy relationship? So those are the things that you need to think about. You need to explore. You need to move toward. You've learned all these lessons. You have all of these lessons. You have all of this wisdom. You have all of this knowledge. You already have it. So it's time to utilize that and allow yourself to be a healed, better you. Okay, so let's see what the other person needs. What does your partner need? Okay. All right. So there's definitely... Okay, so... All right, so yeah, your partner also needs to decide these things for their self. Do they want to stay in an environment? Because, okay, if you're bored and you have issues, trust that they have issues as well. And you know this already. I'm not telling you anything that you don't know. So this, just like you're being impacted, they are also being impacted. So they are in this state of worry with fear and anxiety and doubt. And they also need to make the choice and the decision what they're going to do, if they're going to continue to suffer or if they're going to set themselves free. And when I say suffer, it's more about like you both kind of recognizing what it is that you truly want and desire. And if that's to be together, work on that. Or if it's not, go ahead and move yourselves forward and go toward what it is that you do truly want. So you both are, they're at that place where they need to decide, and you may also be at that place where you need to decide. Okay, so what else do the other person need? What else do they need? All right, so they need to feel inspired. They need to feel like curious, like this is something that they're interested in. And I think that a lot of the struggle and the strife and the pain and the contrast is pulling them away from that. Okay? So it may be that they need a journey that is passionate, exciting, something that they want to do and they feel inspired by. That's what they need. Okay? They need to be utilizing their intuition as well. They have also blocked themselves off from some things, some information that is likely about you. And essentially, like what I'm seeing, the vision I'm seeing is about their friends telling them things that maybe you haven't told them, or just a certain opinion about you because they really love their friend here, which is your partner. They really love and care about them and they want the best for them. So they're like in their ear telling them things. And this person, your partner, actually needs to be listening to their intuition. And they need to be guiding, allowing their intuition to guide them. And they need to open themselves up and be very clear about what is truly going on here and what is your needs versus, and not versus, but what are your needs, excuse me, and then what are also their needs. So they need to open themselves up to understanding all of that and not only focus on their needs. Okay, so let's see where the relationship is now. Alright, so yeah, it's definitely in a state of repair and in a state that is gonna require some work. But I feel like it's just a little bit of work. There's some indication here that it's a little bit of work that's gonna go a long way. Interesting. Interesting. So you may be much closer to a better connection than you think. And it could also be like just bringing in this element of just fun and remembering what made you fall in love with each other. What made you happy? What do you enjoy doing together? Right? What is it that you love about this person? Okay. So I feel like there's this need to be and feel inspired again toward this connection. So let's see where else. What else? Okay. So it is in this place where you have all the tools that you need. You have everything that you need right in front of you to make this work. So it's a matter of taking those tools, utilizing the right ones to build a really strong foundation. Where else? Okay. Yeah, so it's definitely in a place where there are some burdens that need to be let go of. There's some healing that is occurring and needs to continue to occur. So we need to be letting go of burdens. We need to be continuing our healing. We need to be committed to what each other wants. Because if it is your partner wants you and you want your partner, then it's about really letting go of the past and not listening to these outer influences and really focusing on your relationship. Okay, so let's see where you'd like the relationship to go. Okay, all right, so I feel like this is where you will want to be very honest with yourself. So either it is that you do want fulfillment, and I'm going to even venture to say it's like you want ultimate fulfillment. It's not even necessarily this relationship. Like some of you could want it in this relationship and with this relationship, but others of you, I feel like you want to walk toward what is actually fulfilling you, and this may not be it. So take what resonates. Take whichever one resonates. But we're looking at what it is you desire and what it is that you want. You want to be fulfilled and you want to be in a healthy, happy, loving relationship where you feel fulfilled and happy. Okay, so what else? What else do you want? Okay, yes, balance. You want to find balance. You want to feel supported, protected, guided. Again, like you have a strong foundation and you're building and you have a relationship built on a strong foundation. That's what you want, and one that is spiritual, one where you both are honest and you're able to communicate with each other honestly, and you're able to grow separately and together, as well as grow your spirituality. Okay, so where would the other person like the relationship to go? Alright, I love that. So they definitely want a relationship that's passionate and that stands the test of time. Right? They understand that, I don't know, maybe they feel like things are moving too fast in some way. So that could be. So again, just take it as it resonates, but they definitely want something that's very passionate, that's steady, that's stable, that's healthy, where they can be the leader and they can be the, where they can be the leader. I'll just leave it there because I was going to say something else, but I won't. It's just where they can be the leader, where they have a really strong influence. Even if you are working together, because that's what this is, togetherness and doing things together, but they want their voice to be heard here. Okay. Okay. So what else does this person want? What else do they want? Yeah, they want clarity, they want truth. They don't want to be in an environment where they're not sure about how you feel about them, and if, you know, there's things from the past that are still impacting the way that you communicate and the way that you talk and the way that you treat each other. They want like the air cleared. They want a relationship where you're free to be vulnerable, where you're free to express yourself, where you're free to support each other, and you're free to say what you want and need, and you're free to explore things that you both feel comfortable with sexually. Okay. Yeah, so I feel like they're very specific about what it is that they want. Very specific. Okay, so let's look at some factors to be considered. What do they need to think about here? Okay, so yeah, I would say definitely your spiritual connection, and that's for both of you. Because I feel like in some ways that's lost at some points in times, if not the majority of the time. At some points during this time, you do lose sight of that. You lose sight of who you are. You lose sight of why you came here. You lose sight of what it means to have just unconditional love and to have self-love. So really getting back to what your ultimate goals are and the relationship that you truly desire and truly want. It's like getting back to that. What is it that you truly want and desire? And not feeling bad about that either. Okay, so there are, I feel like, some external influences that are creeping in, because like we even talked about earlier, like there could definitely be like some friends on his side or your side, or family as well, or just people that do have influence over your opinions, over their opinions, that are impacting the relationship, that are creating obstacles and barriers to you two being together and working on things together. And I feel like you both are thinking like he's thinking, I don't want to say he, your partner's thinking, excuse me, like your partner could be thinking that you're being influenced in some way. And when you say things and you say things that you want and need, they may be thinking like, oh, well, that's actually the best friend talking, or that's actually your mom talking. You don't even want that. You never brought that up before. And it's vice versa. You thinking the same thing. When they say things like, oh, you know what? That is nobody but your friend that's saying that. Or that's your mom saying that. So you both are kind of thinking about that. And it's likely that you both have those external influences that are really strong that are getting in the way. Okay, is there anything else? Any other factors? Thank you. All right. I would say definitely just knowing what you want and putting in the effort to get what you want. So it's like, what is it that you truly desire, and are you willing to put in the effort toward it? So in the grand scheme of things, what do you truly desire? Okay, so let's look at a potential outcome. Let me see the outcome, please. Thank you. All right. I love it. All right, I love it. I love it. So the only thing I will say is that, okay. So for some of you, for all of you, I have happiness and fulfillment for all of you. For some of you, it's not going to be with this person. Okay? So, you really have to do what feels good to you. You really have to do what feels good to you and what makes you happy, because you're moving toward happiness and fulfillment either way. Okay? So, It may take you a minute to realize that, you know what, it is not with this person. And you will move on and you will absolutely find it, letting yourself be guided by your heart. Others of you will find that happiness. You'll find a way to work it out with this person. But it's all going to be both situations. It's really about you leading with your heart and doing what your heart truly desires and listening to your intuition, your higher self, and your guides, and letting that guide you. Letting it guide you to your happiness. And staying focused on your path. Because you know, I can't tell you what's toxic and what's unhealthy behavior. You know that, and you decide what that is for you. And you decide how you want to handle it. And if you want to take it, or if you want to move away from it, you decide if you want to work on it with this person versus if you want to not. So it's all up to you and what's in your heart. Okay, so let's get some advice. But at least there is happiness. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. And again, because this is a collective reading, if this was a personal reading, I could tell you, because we'd get more information and we'd be directly connected. But since this is general, it's going to be different for all of you essentially. So yeah. All right. So let's see any other advice. All right. Okay. So I would say to rely on your okay. I just said that. Rely on your intuition. Trust yourself. Do not allow external people, organizations, circumstances, religions, traditions, culture. Do not allow any of those things to dictate who you are and what you want and who you will be with. You choose that on your own. And again, I do understand that is easier in some circumstances, in some countries, in some environments than others. But if you have that opportunity, that is where your success will come from. You leading you with your heart. Okay, so let's get some other messages. So I want to know what this person would say to you. Let's see that. What would this person say to you right now? How's your partner feeling? What would they say? Okay, well, we got a lot here. Okay, so I want to take these that flipped over. What else? Okay. All right, so let's take what flipped over, and then we have a lot here. I love this. You inspire me. So either way, you're teaching them more about who they are, and they're learning from you. We have, I don't know why this happened. We have, I hide my feelings. I feel so drawn to you. We have, I am waiting patiently. Yeah, like I said, don't do things on your own timeline. And if it's right, if it's meant to be, it will be. So I don't think I said that in this reading. I said that in a previous reading that I did, but I'm going to say it here. Do what feels good to you. We have, I left when I saw you with someone. I don't know what you want. So yeah, these could be some things that they are just feeling about the entire relationship as a whole, because there may have been a culmination of things that have happened. So these could be at different points in times, but it's just truly how they feel and what they do want to say to you. So is there something that, oh, that makes sense here. Do they think you cheated on them? Did you cheat on them? Okay. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. All right. All right. So they're saying they love you unconditionally. They can't stop thinking about you. And they save your text messages and your voice messages. I love that. So this person has deep feelings for you. But there is this component of mistrust that you do need to deal with for whatever reason because of what happened. So you will know that I don't know that you know that, so I'll leave it up to you. All right, or it could be vice versa, and you could feel this way about them because of what happened. So yeah, thank you, because I definitely wanted to just see where they were coming from, where their energy was. And I do, let's see, I think we'll get some of these to close us out here. You know what, we didn't get any of these yet, so let's get a couple of these. What other advice do we have here? All right, we have soulmates. I love that. So this could be that person that it is all worth it to work through this with. Only you will know that. And we have soulmate. The last time we saw each other, oh, I'm sorry. We have the last time we saw each other, I was trying to hide my feelings. Yeah. I thought there was a message similar to that they were saying, but okay, so you can see that they definitely have strong feelings for you that they are trying to hide. I don't want to talk about that because of everything that's going on right now, but they're there. The feelings are there. You have let's be friends first, so you may have even decided that together, that you were going to just, you know, take a moment to work on things, or to just incorporate more fun things and more time for you two to just be together and to just enjoy each other's company. So you may have decided that. And we have I want to call you. So some of you could definitely be in separation and have decided that you need a little bit of time apart. So that's coming in very strongly here as well. So we have I don't know what to say to you. You have me speechless. Yeah, so like I said, they definitely are strongly attracted to you. Some of you, it's like even about like amazing sex, amazing sexual connection. So they do have strong feelings for you, and they don't want this to end. But there are things that do need to be addressed and worked through. And that's okay. That is okay. All right, so let's just get a couple messages to close us out. So what other messages do we have? Okay. So we have broken competition. What else? So I feel like, and the separation piece is starting to make more sense here. So yeah, there could be other people also that's in their ear. It could be other people that want to date them as well that's in their ear, and like, oh well, you know what, this person should be doing that, they should be doing this. Or it could just be quite literally someone just like trying to take them out and spend time with them and all of that. So what else? Thank you. All right, so we have blinded, and then we have excitement and hidden. Yeah, so there's definitely, I feel like, more conversations that you all need to have, because there's more information to uncover about their feelings or about situations that happen that you haven't touched on or you haven't talked about. So there's likely things that need to be brought up and talked about from a clear, honest standpoint, and everybody needs to be honest about everything that happened in the situation and how you feel about it and what you need if you're going to work on this relationship. Okay, so that is a really amazing place to start, uncovering and shining the light on what's hidden, and then deciding, do we want to work on this? Are we still excited about this? Are we still in love? Okay. All right, so that is day 17. Let me know how things work out and what goes on with this. So thank you so much for watching. Leave me a comment, like, subscribe. Let me know how it resonates. Let me know what happens. And I will see you tomorrow with day 18. Day 18.